This is a Weather Tracker TV breaking weather alert.
All right, folks, here we go, heading into our Thursday morning, technically day number 4 of our ice storm. But the good news is day 4 is it. We are done with it, right? We're going to continue to taper off the precipitation as we go through the day. There will be an opportunity of some additional rain later in the day. So the rain chances are kind of twofold today. I'll explain that coming up, but we will be above freezing. In fact, we're basically right at freezing currently in the Metroplex. And again, we will get above as we go through the day. Now, the roads could still be a little misleading, even though we will have melting ongoing, the bridges and overpasses, and there will even be some secondary roads where there could still be some issues. So don't be caught off guard by that. Don't get, here in Dallas, don't get back out and drive as we typically do, right? Here's the other piece of good news. The ice storm warning that we've been dealing with, the winter storm warning, literally right this second here at 9 a.m., it is expiring. So we'll go and cancel that from the Weather Service. And again, we'll begin to move on. Now, here is the good news I was talking about. Again, you can see your temperatures today as we go through the afternoon, 34, 35. Not that it's going to be a huge warm up and not that we're going to have a lot of sun today, really if any sun at all, but we do get above freezing. So there's a little bit of good news. Again, there's your rain probabilities. Like I mentioned this morning, we'll taper off the rain probabilities, but this afternoon on the back side of the storm as it comes through, there will be one more decent chance of rain, but we will be above freezing, and hopefully some of those raindrops can also help to melt some of the additional ice as well. So maybe a little bit of good news even with that final round of rain coming through. A lot of folks asking how much rain did we receive. This map is misleading. Put a big asterisk on it. This is 24-hour rainfall because anything that fell as sleet, the computer is going to overestimate it, right? But really, as we went through yesterday, the only reason I'm even taking time to show this, yesterday and even today, for the most part, it's been a freezing rain, right? Again, a few locations did pick up some sleet. So again, we'll just kind of average this out. Again, 1/2 inch to, again, some locations maybe picking up 3/4 of an inch of rain. So even though it's been tough because a lot of it's been freezing rain, some of it's been sleet, we did get some rain out of it as well. And again, typically the end of January, February, typically one of our drier times of year. So otherwise, here we go. You can see all the active weather pushing off to the east. Say so long to all that. But again, it's going to be on the back side that we have one more opportunity of precipitation coming through. Of course, the big storm we've been tracking all week, again, it's been stalled out in Southern California. It's coming right now. You can see it out in our Texas Panhandle, the dip. And so again, that comes through as we go through the day. You can see all the real rising motion, the bright whites and even the green showing up. Those are now pushing well off to our east. So again, the bottom line is we are really beginning to wrap this up. Okay, so here's the model. Let me go and show you what I'm talking about. Again, there's some of that ending morning, again, freezing rain for most of us. It begins to push off. But by about 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., as the back side of the storm comes through, take a look at that. We'll be above freezing, but it will give us one more decent opportunity of rain as we go through the late day. And then once that moves out, like I mentioned, that's all she wrote. And in fact, by late evening into the overnight, we will begin to clear the skies. But as we clear the skies, it's going to set us up for a pretty cold night. So again, any liquid around does have the opportunity to refreeze. Like I mentioned, giving us that opportunity of one more pretty tough morning commute tomorrow morning. And then after that, I mean, we are completely done with it. And let me show you this. How interesting is North Texas weather? We're dealing with an ice storm currently, but I tell you what, as we get into the middle parts of next week, look at this next storm come out. We're going to be milder, we're going to be unstable, and look at that. We may be talking about, by the middle of next week, severe weather here in North Texas. So very interesting. Stay tuned as we get into next week as well. Otherwise, again, yes, we do get above freezing today, and like I mentioned here, we'll have one more opportunity. The reason it's all green, this is for the afternoon. No freezing rain this afternoon, just one more round of rain, again, moving on through. Again, otherwise, there are your ending rain probabilities this evening. And again, you can see even through 9 p.m. Right now, the computer has us just above freezing. Wind chill factors, though, they're in the upper 20s. But it's this right here. It's overnight. Again, temperatures crash back down with the clear skies. But tomorrow, we'll have more in the way of upper 40s to right around 50 around the area. So again, tomorrow, big improvement again with bright sunshine heading into the weekend. Take a look at that. The weekend looks great. It's that following Tuesday. Again, we may have an opportunity of thunderstorms, maybe severe weather, tracking that carefully. But again, on average, temperatures, once we get through today and tomorrow, temperatures will be at or just above normal. So again, better weather's on the way. More on all of this. Hold on.